Here we have a serious crisis. In fact, I would even go so far as to say it's a national security crisis at the end of the day. So I think coming out of this is going to be a whole new reset of the rules of the game. So things like, for example, the Public Financial Management Act, that's a very good piece of legislation, is also a limiting factor. So there are a number of very significant structural limitations to how we can solve these problems. The important thing is that we must get back to the absolute fundamental of this thing, that we are faced with a dilemma, not a problem. And a dilemma is something for which there's no apparent solution. So our role is collectively to apply our minds to convert that dilemma into a series of problems, because a problem is something that by definition can be solved. So if you have, for example, a bureaucratic bottleneck or a legislative problem, then we can solve it. What we need to really understand is that there is an infinite supply of technology. There's an infinite supply of capital. What is a constraint right now to capital and technology is policy uncertainty. So we need to have policy certainty in order to enable capital and technology to come to that space. Then we need to now do the normal business stuff. You need to have a credible partner that you can go into business with. So if you're going to go a public-private partnership kind of route where the state still owns the resource, they're not going to relinquish that easily. So we recognize that the state owns the resource, but you've now got to create a vehicle. A credible vehicle, must be legally credible, it must have all of the ratings agencies' approval, etc. That's kind of where we've got to go in the future now. So all of these things are soluble problems once we start understanding that we're in a new paradigm, and that new paradigm is now going to start giving us a whole lot of problems that we have to solve.